There's one thing we must understand, that training right and doing the right thing and preparing our athletes right is like human rights. It's universal. We cannot have a Nigerian system for doing things, that we will do things wrong, get it wrong in Rio, and now start blaming people. It's not what we can afford. My position is that we must absolutely, it is not something I can negotiate, take training partners to Rio. And if Nigerians are watching, if you want medals, let us start doing the right thing. I have 5 athletes and a coach who need to be in Rio, but that we may not be able to take there because we don't have funds. And I'm not blaming anybody, because I know we have issues with financing and with funds. So if Nigerians are out there and you are patriotic enough and you think we can do the right thing, let's see what we can do to try and get these athletes to Rio.
If you're a Nigerian and you're patriotic and you want to see a Nigerian on the medals table, please.
It's easy.
Please contact Mr. Danny Gali, President of the Nigerian Wrestling Federation, or the Nigerian Olympic Committee. Tayo, his message is simple. He said that training and getting ready for the Olympics is like your human rights. It's sacrosanct. It cannot be touched. So he's saying take training partners to Rio. Don't leave these wrestlers sparring amongst themselves. You know, I think that's a very important message.
Very important. I mean, first of all, I think we should even say congratulations for qualifying 7. I mean, you take a look at other combat sports, where it's boxing just more. I mean, so for them to take 7 to qualify shows you. So for them to qualify shows you the individual, talent that they actually, individual ability that they actually possess and all that. So we just need to, see it till the end. Get the training partners for them. It doesn't look that way. So perhaps the only way they can go about this is to, when they get to Brazil, bring in temporary training partners. But that's very difficult for them because they have these people already in Nigeria. So it would have made a lot of sense if they thought about these guys in the budget for Rio 2016. But we know what the situation is in Nigeria at the moment. It's not looking good at all when it comes to funding. So they will have to just, depend on residual training.
I was thinking, I don't know, I was thinking that when presidents released the fund and the money released could have been enough for some of these things, but I never knew that we would still be having issues like this.
I didn't know, so you're trying to let me give you an answer. I also didn't know, but I know
is there something really wrong that we can't really figure out? Because it just doesn't make sense. We'll say, okay, you didn't have money to prepare, we understand that. But now going, we're still having issues with going. I really don't get it.
We heard that Coach Kehinde Adura was not supposed to go, only Coach Tony Koigwachi was to lead because it's just only if Ajagba that qualified. It doesn't work that way.
It doesn't work that way. You need the 2 of them because 2 of them have been training that guy at the national stadium.
It's easy to take a boxing coach to the games.
Yeah, but we know what the problem is, Austin. Everyone knows still from the top.
I just hope we don't have what happened in London.
That's why they can't seem to fund, these athletes to Rio. Let's still on Rio. Let's just round off on Rio now. From Nigerian angle, Farouk Aminu, the Tigers, worrying. Reports coming out of the camp in Houston is Farouk Aminu is not in camp anymore, and his status for Rio is uncertain because of insurance issues.
When we talk about that, was it last year about stuff like that and everything? That these are the things you need to actually put in place so you can have an NBA player play for you.
But that was already set. This guy played the Afro basket last year. We saw, crucial it was to Nigeria's success and so forth. This to be happening with a few days to the commencement of the games is very, very frustrating. I hope they can sort it out as soon as possible because imagine if there's no Ezeli and there's no Farouk Aminu.
There's no Lumide.
Deji, that's the emotional leader of the side already. I mean,
we just pray Ike Diogo doesn't get injured in any way.
Captain of the side, right? But then if you miss these 3 players already, I think it is going to affect Nigeria's little chances of actually, impressing at the game. So the NBBF, they've got a few more days, to sort this particular situation. So Farouk Aminu, it was in camp already. It wasn't as if he didn't show up. He showed up already. It was in Las Vegas and all the other places. So for him to just pull up now at a dire minute, It's
management, guys, administration.
Let's just say, because sometimes, you know, we talked about the fact that most of these federations practically had to source for funds, sponsorship for most of the athletes to actually go into. I think the basketball team, because the football team happens to be the only ones who were in close camp, you know, had to play games and all that. The others are scattered across the world and everything, especially athletics. Now, they were able to do that, but sometimes there's a limit to what you can do. When you feel you don't have, you know, that excess funds for some other things, which I believe the sports ministry should have taken care of. I mean, concerning the money you need to pay to the NBA, the insurance thing and all that, it's something we should have taken care of even before. I mean, like way months before everything. Maybe that's why Festus Ezeli was actually slacking behind, and we're like, why is he not here? You know, we talked about the other guy born in Greece and all that who was listed, but we actually saw him, Adetokunbo. Actually, you know, he went to play for Greece. I mean, playing through playoffs, qualifiers to qualify for the Olympics. I mean, that's what some of these athletes have actually done. It tells you that there's really something fundamentally wrong that we need to address when it comes to taking care of players, their welfare and everything.
I know. I think I'm not contributing to this. I'm just wondering what's going on. The Olympics has come. There's nothing we can do right now. We'll take whatever we have to the games and just hope for the best.